What's up, YouTube family? It's Amaria Brown, Shoot Your Shot, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. This video is going to be a little different because today I'm not going to be teaching anything. I'm not going to be giving scenarios, situations, life experiences, life stories. Today I'm actually just going to give an introduction. And yes, I know I'm about 7-8 videos in, but it's my channel. Oh well. I had a friend, I had a teammate when I was in college, and I remember she told me one time, she was like, you play unorthodox. And I knew what she meant, but I just never thought about it like that. I just felt like that was just, I just played how I played. And what she meant though was just, I don't have like a set way of how I could play, because I could do it all. Like, I could dribble, I could shoot, I could go up for layups. You just never know what you're gonna get. And when I shoot, it's not how the average person shoot. For me personally, when I play basketball and I shoot my shot, I got a fast release. So it's like, you could just throw me the ball and I'm gonna launch it. I don't gotta catch, square up, do the, with the bending of the knees and hold, flick my wrist. I don't gotta do all that. I could just literally just catch and shoot on some Curry shit. Like, not trying to gas myself, but that's really how I am as a player. But I say all that to say, because I feel like that's how I am, just period, as a person. I feel like I'm an unorthodox person as it relates to how I do things. Like, I don't do things like the average person. Mind you, this was unintentional. I didn't say I was going to do 8 YouTube videos and then do my introduction video on the 9th one. That's not something I planned, but it has to get done because I want to introduce y'all to who I am as a person, and I feel like better late than never. So I just want to give y'all a bit background information on who I am and what you can expect from my channel moving forward. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like I haven't really been my true self showing up on YouTube, and I feel like that comes from me just taking action on creating a YouTube channel and posting videos because mentors, coaches told me to do so. For my business, for my speaking brand, which is not wrong. They are absolutely right, and I know that, I understand that. But what I am saying is, I was just doing it because that's what I was supposed to be doing. And so now that I've gotten a feel for it, I've got my foot in the door. I'm gonna say I done put my foot in the water, I should say. And I've got, some experience with how YouTube works, and I'm still learning along the way. It's definitely something new for me and a new experience. I'm stepping outside my comfort zone. So I had to fill it out and see how it's going to work for me. So I feel like, based off the videos that I've done already, I'm kind of, getting the hang of it, adjusting to it. So, like I said, I just want to give more background information on who I am as a person. So, my name is Amaria Brown. I've been to college, played basketball in college, graduated. I've worked a 9 to 5 as a correctional officer, still currently to this day. Before college, I grew up in the hood. I come from a poverty, for lack of better words, environment, household. My mom, food stamps, Section 8. We didn't really, like I said, we didn't come from money. So we lacked in a lot of areas and resources that could have pushed me to my limits or pushed me past my limits, I should say, and nurtured the gifts and talents that I had as a child. Nonetheless, I still made do on my gifts in basketball, which in my opinion I feel like has changed my life for the better. Hence the brand Shoot Your Shot. So that's just the basics. And so me personally, I feel like I haven't been my true self, like I said, on my channel. And I'm not gonna say that I've been being someone else, but I feel like I've been suppressing my true self because, like I said, I was just doing it because I was told to. So it was like, now that I got a feel for it, I can be my true self. And whomever connects, whomever it resonates with, then it does, and whomever it doesn't, then it doesn't. This is my channel. You feel me? I'm gonna talk like myself. I'm gonna be myself. And if you feel like we're in sync, then you're gonna tune in. For the most part though, I do like teaching. And so this channel is definitely gonna offer information, knowledge. I would say specifically as it relates to emotions, as it relates to relational intelligence, as it relates to self-awareness, conflict resolution, communication, expression emotions, things like that. It's called a that whole segment right there is called social emotional learning. And so that's kind of pretty much how I base what I base my content around. So anything as it relates to personal development, self-growth, motivation, inspiration, transformation, things like that, that's pretty much what my channel is going to be based on. And I will use my own personal experiences, my own personal stories to relate or relay that information, because we're all humans. We've all have some similar stories or backgrounds that we can relate and connect with. So, like I said, if this channel is for you, you're going to find it valuable. You're going to connect. And if not, then there's plenty of other channels on this platform. So if I'm being completely honest with y'all, which I like to do, you know, I will set some limitations on what I share on here, but I feel like this is worth sharing. I feel like me personally, because I've been growing and doing the work within myself for a large or significant period of time in my life, I feel like I wasn't being my true authentic self. And since I've been starting my personal development, that flaw has been coming to the surface. And like I said, it's not necessarily me being someone else or trying to be someone else. It's just me suppressing who I truly am. And so the reason I'm addressing it today on my channel is because moving forward, I want to make sure I'm moving with authenticity for the rest of this channel, because my goal is to grow my channel, and I don't want to bring an inauthentic version of myself to the channel, because then that's not going to attract my kind of people. With that being said, I do curse. I do curse. It's not a lot, but me personally, I curse in the real world. I curse with my peoples. Like I said, it's not a lot. It's not to the extreme, but I will limit it for the sake of my channel to keep it, you know, kind of professional, because I am professional too as well. Like that's something, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to be me, but I also like to keep things professional. So you may hear a curse word or two every now and again. I'm not holding back. I tried to in my past videos. If you may have caught it, I might slip up and try and say a curse word, then I try to like cut it off, because I ain't want to bring that to the platform. But I done seen way worse stuff on his YouTube, so a cuss word won't hurt nobody. You feel me? So I do curse. I may talk improper English sometimes. Like I say, I'm from the hood, but I feel like I can most definitely, speak proper English. I've been to college and all of that. But at the same time, that slang, you might get it every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. But so yeah, I'm trying not to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me personally, I felt like for a while I used to try to be perfect subconsciously. I feel like it was never something that I intentionally said to myself, like, okay, be perfect. It was just like, because of programmings and people I may haven't came across, or experiences I might have went through, challenges I might have faced, I took on this personality to try to be perfect. And so, like I said, during my whole growth and getting to know myself journey, I'm uncovering all of that. Like, no, that's not true. Cut that ish out. You feel me? Like, nah, who are you? So in the sense of me doing it on the internet, I'm also doing it in real life. Like, I'm relearning myself. I'm also learning the new parts and aspects about myself, and just being free to express that and not caring what other people think. So I'm practicing it online and I'm practicing it in real life. You feel me? So I just wanted to make that clear on my channel. So if you see some changes from the past videos, then you know why. Okay? As I was saying though, I do like to teach. So you can expect some teaching lessons on this channel. You can expect some motivational, some inspirational content. You can expect some comical content because I'm funny. I like to laugh. I like to joke around. I might crack a joke or two. I don't like that boring stuff. Like, no, bring some light. And that's one thing I had to learn too, is just like, okay, so for me, like, because I felt it was educational, I'm an overthinker. I'm gonna say that I'm an overthinker, and I'm working on it. But because it's a curse and a blessing in some ways. But anyway, because I felt it was an educational channel, I try to keep it strictly educational. But it's just like, bro, you're still a person. Be yourself. Show some character. Show some personality. Like, be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Make people want to watch. Because just straight education, yes, it's valuable, but don't make it boring. You feel me? Be yourself. Be yourself. So honestly, I feel great though. Like, I love it over here. I was just journaling the other day and I wrote that in my journal. I'm like, I love it over here. Like, why it took me so long to be this, like, to just be myself? Why it took me so long to, but I ain't gonna complain because I'm grateful, I'm doing it now. But it's just like, society will really try to put you in a box. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I'm just so grateful that I came across the right information, the right wisdom, and the right people to show me that it's okay to be yourself. Like, you ain't gotta try to fake the funk for nobody. You ain't gotta try to suppress yourself, dim yourself, or change the way you talk, change how you speak. Because I didn't have experiences like that where people, and I feel like that's part of the reason why I was suppressing myself, because I done encountered people that judge me off the way I spoke. That's another topic for another day. I will definitely give a story on that. But it was just like, over time, when you don't address that kind of stuff, and then when you don't have somebody pouring into you, affirming who you are, I didn't have that. So it's like, you lose yourself. It's like, I yeah, you lose yourself. I was about to say something else, but I ain't even gonna get into all that. So yeah. Okay, so basically, what I just was speaking on, you're gonna get some stories, maybe some traumatic stories that I feel comfortable sharing. Some painful stories, some humor stories. Things that I experienced as a child. My childhood, it wasn't, even though I went through some things, it wasn't completely 100% bad. Of course not. There was some light, some good times, but I speak more on the painful and the trauma situations for teaching. So it's like, hopefully you can take my experiences and apply the lessons to your life. Because I feel like experience is the best teacher. So instead of taking on the experience for yourself, you can prevent certain things from happening from my experience. Because you can use the wisdom is a good teacher as well too. So take the wisdom from my stories, from my past experiences, and apply them to your own life. This channel can get emotional. After all, it is social emotional learning. It is emotional intelligence, relational intelligence. So yeah, we're gonna dive deep into emotions. As I said before in a previous recording, growing up, that was challenging for me to expressing my emotions, communicating my emotions, because it was something that was never really done in my household. And so all that I'm just been learning just from growing and placing myself in rooms for personal development, looking up YouTube videos, reading books on personal development and growth, and also emotional intelligence as well. And so everything that that I learned, I just want to share it with y'all because I want to add value to this world. I've always had a passion for helping people, and so I feel like this is the way that I can do that. When I first had these, when I first like discovered that was my passion, I didn't really know how to go about it, and I used to get frustrated because it's just like, bro, I know I should be doing something. I know I should be doing something, but what is it? And so over the course of the last couple of years, God has led me to this, so I'm grateful for that. That's another thing too, which leads me to my next point. I will be talking about God. I will be talking about God. I'm not this is the whole channel ain't just gonna be strictly talking about God, but He's definitely included because He is the reason, first of all, for my existence, and also He done brought me through some things and showed me some things, and He did a new thing in my life just recently. That's another topic or another story for another video. And so I'm extremely grateful for that. And everything that I've just been building and creating thus far, I feel like He's been leading me and guiding me towards that, giving me the strength, the wisdom, and the knowledge to teach and apply that. So I'm extremely grateful for that. And I will definitely tell stories and give testimonies on ways that God showed up in my life. So if you don't believe in God, you're still welcomed. But heads up, we speak about God on this channel for sure. I don't want to make this too long, but yeah, that's basically it pretty much. If I come up with anything else, I believe I touched all my points that I wanted to touch. But if I do think of anything else, I'll be sure to share it moving forward. So yeah, that's basically what you can expect: some teaching, some entertainment, some inspiration, some motivation. And I may vlog. I don't know. Give behind the scenes of my personal life. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, and I just wanted to bring my true self here, and I feel good. Honestly, I'm really glad I did this. So now moving forward, I know, be yourself. I done laid the platform. I done laid the foundation. So that's what y'all can expect. For the people that's already subscribed, if this resonates with you, great. If it don't, it was good to have you. Yeah. So yeah, this Shoot Your Shot Maria Brown. I'll see you again on the next video.